All right, everybody, welcome back to class. Now, yes, I did have some trouble earlier today, and I think it's all been resolved now. Yeah, we should be okay now. This class is going to be a speaking class. We're going to be focusing on answering questions in English more than anything. All right, and let's see. Our topic for this hour is arguing. Okay, the link that I have is right here. So go ahead and open that up. All right, and let's see. That's strange. It's not letting me see that. All right. So first in class is Aida. How you doing, Aida?
Hello. How is it going? I'm really good.
Great. I'm doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking. How's your day been going? Everything going good? No issues?
Yes, quite good. It's all hunky dory.
Hunky dory. Awesome. Good one. Very good. Well, welcome back to class. It's good to have you here.
Hi.
Hello, Mohammed. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
And let's see, Mohammed.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with your last name. Is this the first time you've been in my class, or have you been in before?
No, I think the first time. Yes, first time.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
What do you do? Are you a student or do you work full time?
Yes, I'm studying. I'm studying medicine now. It's first year.
Medicine. Great. And
Yeah.
what kind of a doctor do you want to be?
Maybe a surgeon.
Maybe a surgeon? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well,
I hope.
Okay. Very good. Well, so yes, this hour we're going to be rolling through questions and answering these questions, getting to know each other just a little bit as well. And let's see, we have some more students in. Liliana, how are you?
Hi, Chad. I'm fine.
Hi. Good. Let's hope I make it through this class all the way, right?
Yes, I hope so.
Golly. All right, very cool. Welcome back. How about Julio?
Yes.
Hi, Julio. How you doing?
Good.
Excellent.
And how about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. All right, and Larissa, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Excellent. Welcome back to class, Larissa.
Thank you.
All right, and we also have Mustafa. How are you? Mustafa, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Excellent. Welcome back to class. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you, teacher?
I'm doing great. Okay, how about Osama? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Now, Osama, you have a lot of noise going on behind you. I can hear children talking and the TV going. Make sure you keep your microphone muted until it's your turn to talk. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. And Osama, where are you from?
From Egypt.
From Egypt. Excellent. Welcome to class. Good to have you here. All right. How about Zufar?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm fine. Very good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Good to have you back in class. All right. I said good to have you back in class.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. And let's see. Let's go to Gabby. How you doing, Gabby? Gabby, make sure that your microphone is not muted. Nope, still can't hear you. Check your mic. We'll go to, let's see. So, Gabby, look up here. Look up here. There's a button here. Okay. Make sure that
okay,
button is not. There you go. Awesome. Yep, I can hear you now. And Gabby, where are you from?
But now I can hear you.
You can't hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Oh, okay.
So, Gabby, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. And are you a student or do you work full-time now?
I'm a student.
Excellent. Okay, well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, you guys. So this hour we're going to be answering questions about arguing. Okay. We'll see what kind of answers we get. So go ahead and open up the link. Okay, I posted that there in the chat box. I'll go ahead and put it in there one more time. Okay, and open that up. When you do, this is what you're going to see. It's just a long list of questions. At the top it says conversation questions, and arguing is our main topic. This hour I'm going to start over on the left-hand side with Ida. Okay, and we'll probably just go right on down the line because we don't have a lot of questions to choose from. So we'll just go one by one. Okay, so Ida, let's start off with you. This here says, do you feel bad after you have an argument?
Really, I feel really bad because I usually feel like if I were filled with remorse because I hate arguing, but sometimes it's you can do another thing than have an argument with somebody, especially or usually with people you live with. It's more common. But well, the thing is, I usually feel with remorse. I don't feel good.
Okay.
I feel
What
blue,
if
I feel badness. I don't know.
What if you were having the argument and someone was saying you were wrong, and you end up sort of winning the argument? How do you feel? Do you still feel bad if you win the argument?
Yes, I also.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, but arguing is the same that having an argument, isn't it?
Yes, they would be the same.
It's
But
like to discuss
sometimes,
something.
yeah, sometimes what happens is that you may be arguing about something, and then the person was like, "Well, fine, I guess so," or they may agree with you or something like that. But there's still that tension that's there. Some people feel better if they win the argument. Some people still feel kind of uneasy. Even if they do win the argument, it's just that contention. It's that feeling of tension that they don't like. And that's what it sounds like for you. I'm the same way. I don't like arguing because I don't like feeling that tension or that contention, even if I end up winning the argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Well, thank you for your answer. Let's go to Bruno. How you doing, man?
I'm fine, Chad, and you? Finally, your internet's back.
Yeah, it was crazy. I went through and I planned out all my classes for today, or early this morning, because I couldn't do it last night. I was up until past midnight, and still the internet wasn't working. So I finally went to bed and woke up. It was working at like 6:30. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Got into the class, and about 30 minutes into the class, it left, and it was done, and there was nothing I could do.
Yeah,
so yeah, very frustrating. Very frustrating. Okay, man. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, so what are some reasons why people argue? What do you think, Bruno?
About maybe reasons people argue. I don't know. In relationships, maybe if the guy looks over another girl, that's a good one.
Okay. All right. So in a relationship, if a guy looks over at another girl, all right,
Yeah, that's a good
sometimes the
example.
girl make it really mad. All right.
Yeah, not
And that would be
sometimes,
called
actually every time, right?
that would be called jealousy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she's jealous, right? How about for money?
I'm not sure. I haven't had arguments about money, so
Okay.
I'm not sure. But I had maybe four different opinions on an idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay. On ideas for maybe at work, things like that.
Yeah, and some stuff that you believe and the other person believes in something else. So I often get on arguments like that because I have
Okay.
very different opinions about stuff, and then I get
Okay.
in argument with people.
Okay, so that could be maybe political views, maybe religious views. Okay, anything like that. Okay, where you have differences of opinions. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. I like those. Okay. Cool. Let's go to Julio. All right, Julio. This question: what does your family argue about?
Okay, I think that's a little hard question because, but I try to say that mostly what I have I have seen my family argue is mostly in the financial situation.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So for money or
Yeah,
financial
yeah,
situations.
for money, but there is only few times, so it's not always, but just sometimes my parents they are with each other, but it's not a big problem in family, but a little bit like misunderstand with each other, but I never got any experience deeply about the family arguing, but specifically what I am trying to say is especially my parents, like they are arguing each other when about ours, like we are the children in family. Sometimes we did something wrong against them, some things that doesn't make sense, so we did something wrong with our neighbors, some things like that, and
Okay.
they sometimes argue each other, but it's kind not so not so serious, I think.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you. Yeah. Some people. Some families just always fight, and they're always really really brutal. But I don't think every family is like that. But anyway, thank you for sharing. That was great. Let's go to Larissa. Your question is how do you avoid arguments, or do you not like to avoid arguments? If someone wants to argue, do you go ahead and do it?
Sometimes it's kind of difficult to avoid arguments, but personally I don't like arguments because sometimes I prefer stay silence, and silence sometimes say a lot, means
Sure.
more than words, and I think that this can avoid an argument.
Okay.
I think so.
By staying silent or keeping keeping your mouth shut, you know, not really speaking out, okay, things like that. Yeah.
Let the person think and take their conclusions for themselves.
Sure. Yeah, and I do this. I do the same thing. For me, it's usually, and it's funny because sometimes my wife thinks that I'm mad when I'm not. I'm not mad. It takes a lot to get me really mad, and like to push me over the edge. I'm really a very calm person, but once I get pushed over the edge, it's no longer just like arguing. Okay, it's to the point of fighting. But you know, where I'm just like, I try and calm people down as much as possible. But once it gets to the point and I get pushed past where I'm at, I go from being calm to being very angry really quick. But arguing I don't do so much. I usually am able to stay pretty calm, but I don't like to feel that tension, because I do have a tendency to jump into getting physical really quick, and so I keep myself calm. But so I tell my wife, I was like, no, you'll know when I'm angry, and it won't be fun when I'm angry. But yeah, so I've never gotten angry with my wife or with my kids. I really don't get angry. It takes a lot to push me that far. But yeah, I do the same thing. I just okay, if someone has a certain opinion, I just keep my mouth shut. I just ignore them. I avoid them. Like, all right, whatever. You know, not that big of a deal, right?
Stay calm.
Okay, let's go.
The best.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, let's go to Liliana.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Do you think it is best to argue or just walk away? Can they say shy? It would mainly be like shy away from an argument.
I think it's best to just walk away. Maybe if you keep in argue, it's not good for your mental health, and maybe you lost your patience, or you can insult the other person. And so I think I try to say, okay, I don't share your what do you say, but I respect, but I don't share it.
Oh, it would be, let's agree to disagree.
No, when I disagree, I prefer to say, okay, I respect your opinion, but I don't share it. I'm not agree with you, but
and what the phrase is that we use, Liliana, is if let's say that you like hamburgers, mm-hmm. and I like hot dogs, and I say hot dogs are the best food in the world, and you say no, hamburgers are the best food in the world, and we're arguing about it, and we're not changing each other's opinions. We can say, okay, fine then, let's agree. So me and you, we're going to agree to disagree. Okay, and so it's a common phrase. So if you, and it's just that, where, okay, I respect your opinion, but I don't agree with it, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's called agreeing to disagree. It sounds a little funny, but yes, that's what we say. We say, well, if it comes to that, then we just agree to disagree.
Yeah, okay, I disagree. But anyway, I think it doesn't work if you continue arguing about some topics. I prefer to go away and to breathe air fresh to calm down myself.
Sure.
Yes, because it's not good. And
that would be calm myself down.
Calm myself down. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you for your answer. And I think most of us are like that. I'm sure we know some argumentative people, and they're just not fun to be around. All right. Let's go to Mohammed. And your question is, do you get along with argumentative people?
No, I hate. No. I am passionate. You know, I'm very angry.
When
anyone disagree with me, I will kick him.
Okay, so you like to argue with people. Is that it? You enjoy the argument?
Yes, I like, but I don't impose my own opinion on other.
Ah, sure.
Yeah. Because every person has his own opinion. You can't impose your opinion.
Sure, definitely. Okay, and so if there's someone who's really argumentative, that's trying to impose their opinion on you, that's what you don't like, and you argue with them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean that.
Okay, good. All right, thank you. Thank you for your answer. Let's go to Osama.
Yes.
All right, Osama. Right here, are you passionate about your beliefs? And those could be political beliefs, moral beliefs, religious beliefs, philosophical beliefs, anything like that. Are you very passionate, or do you strongly believe those, but think that others can have their opinions or whatever? Because some people are really passionate and like, no, you have to believe this. There's no other way.
Passionate is meaning right?
Passionate would mean that you're really outspoken about your beliefs. So, for example, when Muhammad was talking about someone that imposes, their opinions or their beliefs, about something, he doesn't like that very much. And the question is, are you that type of person? Do you impose your opinions on other people?
I am impatient with the principle, but in the general, I am listen to the other, and if he is truth, I agree with him.
Okay.
But in sometimes the principle, I am impatient with the principle.
Okay. All right. So the core belief or the principal belief, you're passionate about that, but you'll listen to other people and things like that. Yeah. Sometimes when people are passionate, they're really argumentative about certain things, but it doesn't sound like that's the type of person you are. Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go to Tomas. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thanks, and you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Let's see. We're going to skip over to this next one. Devil's advocate. That's a hard one to do. And we have a lot of. Okay, let's go to this one right here, because some of these are actually repeating. So, Tomas, would you describe yourself as an argumentative person?
And my co-speakers has opposite argument. I lost my mind and I don't know what to say about it. So I can't describe myself as an argumentative person, and I have a problem with this, and I would like to practice it and to make my argumentative, my ability and better.
Okay. So do you you don't think of yourself as an argumentative person, but you want to practice being able to defend an argument. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course, it depends on who is my speakers, who is I speak with, because
who you are speaking with, who I am speaking with is what you would say. Okay.
Who I am speaking with, and it depends. When I see that someone is shy, it's easier to argument my opinion than.
Okay, and that would be it's easier to argue my opinion. Easier to argue my opinion. Okay. All right, very interesting. Okay, thank you. Let's go to Aida. Okay, and let's see. All right, what other adjectives would you associate with an argumentative person, Ida? So an adjective. An adjective is a word that describes a noun, which is a person, place, or thing. So here we're talking about people who are argumentative. What other adjectives could you use to describe them? Ida, is your microphone unmuted? Okay, judgmental would be the word. Judgmental, like that. Okay, is your microphone not working, Ida? Because I cannot hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I'm just
I hear you.
okay. Good. I'm just hoping that I've had a lot of scares over the past 2 days where all of a sudden my internet goes. All the lights are on my modem, but my internet's gone. It's crazy. But yeah, okay. Okay, Ida. Yeah. Okay. No, I can't hear you. Make sure that your microphone is not muted. Huh, strange. The only other thing that I could suggest, Ida, is go into your settings, okay, which are right up here. Okay, it's this button. It says settings there. Okay, and make sure that your microphone is selected. All right, save the settings. Okay, yeah, and then I'll come back to you. Keep working on your microphone. Okay. Let's go to Darman. How are you, Darman?
I'm fine.
Great. Darman, where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
Okay, so from Kazakhstan. Awesome. All right, so same question for you right here. So, Darman, what other adjectives would you associate with an argumentative person? What do you think?
An argumentative person. So, maybe impatient.
Okay, impatient. Oh, that's a good one. Impatient.
Impatient. And
now, Mohammed, instead of the word intruder, you probably mean the word rude. Okay, so someone that would intrude on your conversation or something like that, it would be rude to do that. Yeah. What else? How else can we describe them, Darman? What do you think?
Very talkative.
Talkative. That's good. Talkative. And, okay.
Maybe confident.
Okay, confident. Yeah, because they're absolutely sure that what they say is correct, right? So confident. All right, that's good. I like that. What else?
And maybe I would say people who find way to how it's.
What's that?
Get away.
So people that find a way to get away.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a word. That wouldn't be a blackmailer. Combative would be good, or disputive as well. Okay, those are from Hazel. But I can't think of a or it would be someone that instead of get away, they want to always win, and that's more like combative or something like that. So yeah, they want to always come out on top. They always want to win, but that's always in a bad way. It's not really competitive, but it's they always want to be right. They're never wrong. Okay. Yeah. So proud would be a good word to use there, Ida. Good. And then Hazel has another good word. The word is quarrelsome. Quarrel. Quarrel means to fight or to argue as well. It's a synonym. Okay. Good. Thank you. Let's go to Halwani. How you doing, Halwani?
Hello, Chad. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good
Thank you for asking. Good to see you as well. Let's see. Okay. In your opinion, is being argumentative a positive trait or a flaw?
It's a positive trait.
Okay. And why do you believe it would be a positive trait?
It's a positive trait because always you give your opinion in each object or in each subject to.
Yeah, because
you defend your opinion.
Yeah, good. So it's not necessarily a bad thing to share your opinion, right? To share an argument, to share the other side, or things like that, right? So it would be a positive thing because you're thinking for yourself. You have formed an opinion. Okay, I like that answer. Good, nice job, Halwani. Okay,
thank you.
Let's go to Julio. And okay, Julio, are you easily persuaded in an argument? So it is can someone change your mind easily?
I don't think so, but basically what I have experienced, I'm not a person like it's easy to follow some things like if I don't make sure. So it's mean that it's hard. Like I tend to compare or to find which one is easy, like positive or negative part. I have to find which one is like suitable for me. So I would try to think through all this argument. Like I'm not if the argument is not proof with some things that make me believe, I will not follow or I will not persuade this argument. But personally, I'm not easy to follow any arguments that my friend try to persuade me, because I'm a person kind of like I also talkative person, and I also like to make a debate, something like that, and I personally most like to discuss with friends, and and I also have a little experience with debate, or like participate in debate. So it's not like easy for me to follow any reasons without So
okay.
I think that's, yeah.
All right, very cool. I would have to agree. I mean, if it comes, well, for myself, that is, when it comes to decisions that moral decisions, okay, in how raising a family or what's right or wrong, things like that, and someone's trying to persuade me something that I down in my heart, okay, feel is wrong to do. It's hard. It would be hard for you to persuade me to do it. But if you're a salesperson and I'm in a store and you're really good at talking, all right, I may just buy something from you, because I tend to buy things from people that I like. And so if you get me in a store and I end up liking you, I'll probably buy what you have. It's terrible. And so that's why I don't like to go shopping as well. Very, very good. Let's go to yes.
Yeah, but like most people they try to find out like which one is best for them to to know, and they will take a look, and they will try to compare with some things, like it's very good for them to use it. So I mean some reason is not
I'm just really impulsive. I'm very impulsive that way, and so if I like something and if I like the salesperson, I'm like, oh yeah, this is good, and then I feel like I'm helping them out. I'm like, yeah, no, they need to make some money today, and it's gotten me into trouble before, so I try not to go shopping. Yeah, I'm easy to persuade when it comes to buying things. But on the other hand, when like what I was saying, if it's like a moral decision, whether it's something that's right or wrong that I feel inside, something that I've thought about and pondered about, it's hard for someone to say, yeah, just steal, it's okay. I'm like, no. But very good. Okay, let's go to Larissa. Your question here. All right. Okay. Have you ever tried to impose your opinion or your belief, okay, on another person? Have you ever done that, or has someone ever tried to do that to you?
I don't do that. I
Okay.
just give my opinion about something when it's important, but I don't try to impose my beliefs because I think that everyone has to be their opinions, and we don't have to impose because everybody are free to think what they want and have the beliefs that they want to, and but someone had um, already tried to impose me some religion beliefs, and I have my belief and my religion, and I respect others, and you don't have to impose something to one person because the people can think what they want and have their own opinions, and that's it. I think so.
Okay. All right. Very good. Yeah. So sometimes that makes you feel uncomfortable when someone's trying to impose their opinions or their beliefs or something like that on you. Okay. Yeah. I've had that happen to me as well. But for the most part, I tend to just smile things off. It's not that big of a deal. Let's go to Liliana and your question here. Let's see. Now, this is... Do we have Devil's Advocate again? Are they just repeating these? Okay, I'm going to skip over. Devil's Advocate's it's a hard concept to explain, so I'm not going to try and explain that one. We'll just skip right over it. Okay, let's go to this one right here. Have you ever taken part in a debate? Okay, did you have to defend an opinion that wasn't your own? Okay, if so, was it easy? Did it make you reevaluate your own views?
Yes, maybe I remember that I took part, and but first I think yes, you have to read or to have a knowledge about what theory or opinion you defend. Before you argue about it or to take part in any debate, because if you don't have a strong basis to argue, to discuss, I think you always look like you are only argue without any support support your ideas.
Okay.
So I think it's better to read or to read before to take part in a debate, because sometimes the other person knows more than you, and you have to accept that you are wrong in these situations. So I try to avoid to take part in this kind of debate if I don't have a strong opinions, or if I don't read about it. I think it's not good.
Yeah. So if and that would be called evidence.
Exactly.
Okay. Evidence would be like reading, having information. So evidence. would be information. Okay, things like that. If you're going to a debate, having quotes from people, or things like that, where you can say, well, actually this is what it is, and this is the facts, or sorry, these are the facts, or this is the evidence that supports this opinion and this argument. Yeah, if you don't have that, you're more than likely going to use the debate. Yeah,
we'll be in trouble.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anybody in class that does debates in school, either in high school or in the university? Is there anybody in class that likes to debate as sort of a sport?
Yes.
For me, actually, yes. In our university, there is a lot of people coming from different parts of the globe, and students. There are students on our university from Korea, Japan, France, Russia, and such things. So I try to get each point of view on debate some different topics with them and get their point of views.
Sure. And Julio as well. Oh, what was that, Liliana?
No, I think I don't like to talk about politics or religion with other people, because we have to respect our culture and religion as well. So
sure,
we don't have to impose our ideas about these topics. So I think it's hard. They are hard topics to talk about.
They are. Yeah, they definitely are.
Here in Brazil, we don't talk about. We don't. Sorry.
Go ahead, Julio.
Go
ahead, Julio.
Okay, I mean, you asked question who has experience in debate. I was chosen when I was in my university to participate in the national debate, compete with another university. So I was one chosen to debate. So 2 times I participate in debate. It's I really enjoy when it's rebuttal. So I use our language to debate. It's we debate with the political issue a little bit, it's related with development, something like that. But I am alumni debate when I was in my country.
Cool. What else were you going to say, Larissa?
Because here in my country used to say that we don't like to debate about politicians, I don't know.
Politics?
And, politics, religion, and soccer teams.
Yeah, that's when you'll get most people getting in fights over that type of stuff, right? Okay, Ida says it's quite usual, at least these days in Spain. It's like the young people are taught to debate, to argue, and the competition between the different high schools and universities. Yeah, my younger sister did it. She participated in debate, and she was actually very good. And sometimes we would, me and her would debate certain issues, and it was fun, but it was harder. It was harder coming from me. She didn't like to do that with me because I don't know. I guess I can get pretty boisterous or whatnot. But yeah, when you're carrying on about something, and so we decided afterwards not to debate anymore, and make sure that we keep loving each other as brother and sister instead of trying to fight and win each other over with certain arguments. So it's cool. Yes, and you do get awards and things like that. It's pretty it's interesting. It's interesting to watch. Okay, let's go to Mohammed, and let's find a question for you. All right. Okay, so how do you feel when someone disagrees with everything you have to say? How does that make you feel?
First thing, I will not talk with him.
Okay.
I give up.
All right.
Because he doesn't receive anything what I say.
Okay.
Maybe when actually when I with my friends, when I talk about maybe sports, maybe my friend, he supports Barcelona, and he supports Real Madrid. He fanatic, you know.
Sure.
He fanatic. He doesn't receive anything.
That's why Larissa here was saying, in her country, one of the things you don't debate or argue about is soccer or football teams.
Yes, the main thing.
That's good. Okay, very good. Thank you, Mohammed. Let's go to Osama. And let's see. Okay, so this is an interesting phrase. All right, so Budinsky. Now, someone that is a Budinsky interrupts your conversations, okay, and tries to argue. Okay, so the question is, do you have a Budinsky in your family? Okay, or do you tend to butt in? So to butt in means to intrude or to jump into someone else's conversations when two people are talking. Do you have anybody like that in your family, Osama?
No.
No?
Nobody in my family in Budinsky.
Okay. Now, do you know anybody like that? Do you work with anybody that does that?
Yes. In my work, there is someone Budinsky, and I hate this doing. I like to discuss with everyone, but when someone interrupt the discussion, he is a not good doing, and I try to stand him how to treat the others and to respect someone when he speaks, and when he ends speaking, he can discuss with him the subject.
Okay. All right. So yeah, someone at work is a Budinsky. I used to have a couple of those where I used to work. Now I work from the comfort of my own home, so I don't have to deal with that anymore, and I get to work with awesome students in Verbling. Very cool. Let's go to Abida. And Abida, let's see. Your question is, at work, do you often voice your opinions? Now, this is work or school, depending on what you do. So, do you often voice your opinions on controversial issues? If so, what kind of reception do you get?
At work and at the university as well, because I'm working and I'm studying languages as well. Yes, like voice your opinion on controversial issues. Yes. I jump in every controversial issue actually, and I try to get my opinion on it, and I also try to get the opinion of other people because every sorry, there is a background noise. Okay, so like I said, I try to get to any controversial issues and get my point of view to the people there, and get also to the people to get their point of view. So because everyone has to have his own point of view, but just a little of them who can express ideas. So I'm with that.
Okay. Now, in what you were saying, just a small correction. Okay. You give your. So we use the word give. Okay. And then so you give your point of view, and you get someone else's point of view. Okay.
Yes.
So that's the difference there. So you give yours and you get someone else's. So you were using the word get for both of those. You said that you get your point of view, but it would be the verb to give. Okay, so to give and then to get.
What if I said I get my point of view into the conversation? Would it be grammatically right?
You would say let's see. I want to add. Okay, instead of get, I you would say I usually add my point to a conversation. So that would be the best way to say to add. Okay, another word or verb to use would be to interject. Okay, interject would be like to kind of interrupt and insert your opinion. So you could say, I usually interject and so that I can give my point of view.
Yes.
Okay, or interject and give my point of view, something like that. So instead of get my point of view into a conversation, you can add it or you can interject.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Great. Great job. Great answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Ida, is your microphone working?
I'm sorry.
Sure. What's up?
But we didn't get to the second part of the question, which is what kind of reception.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of reception do you get? Go for it, man.
I'm sorry. What kind of reception I get? Well, I often get people to get there or to express their opinions, and after we have a debate, and each one of us would present his argues within those issues, and after each of us would get a positive experience from our debate, and I think the reception that I get is very positive. And we still there is no such thing as personal. We never take it personal. It's just a debate, you know. And the reception of our conversation is very positive at the end of the day.
Yeah, that would be ideological. Okay, so you keep it. You make sure that you're basing your arguments off of ideas and not get personal with it. I have a friend that I do that with as well. He has a lot of a lot of opinions that personally, or ideologically, I don't agree with. Okay, with things how businesses should be run and government and things like that. He likes to debate politics as well as religions and things like that. And sometimes I'll jump in with him. But at the end of it, we'll still go out and have a soda together and be friends. You know, so it's always good to maintain that while you're having an argument or a debate with someone, to not take it personal, to not be like, you're so stupid, you don't believe. No, you don't want to do that, because then you're actually fighting with the person, and that's not good.
That's actually out of the rules of discussion, because of a debate there is some rules that must be respected, otherwise there would be a positive debate. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Let's see. Ida, is your microphone working? Did you get that functioning? Oh, bummer. I'm sorry, Ida. Let's see. I'll have to move on. Okay. I apologize. Let's go to Darman. And Darman, let's see. Do you steer clear of some touchy topics, or do you get a kick out of provoking others? Okay, so in other words, do you talk about religion, politics, or football, or do you steer clear of those, or do you not like to talk about those?
Oh, I like to talk about football, politics, religion. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and are those conversations that you really enjoy having? Some people like to, like I have a friend. He does not believe in God. Okay, it's the same friend, and I do. Okay, some people do, some people don't, but sometimes he likes to just throw that out there and say, yeah, if God doesn't, this, that, or the other, but he does it. He gets a kick out of it. All right. I'm like, all right, man, leave it alone, relax a little bit. Right. Yeah. And but other people are like, what do you mean? And they get really upset with it. Now, do you get a kick out of it, or is it just a topic that you like to discuss with people?
Oh, for example, let's take a football. So,
okay. Football, for example.
Yeah. because we always, I can say, we always have an arguments with my friends about football. So then, and we always argue, but as you said, we just agree to disagree, and
Sure, yeah, so you agree to disagree and stay friends, right?
yes, stay friend. But sometimes not me, but my friends they fight each other.
Wow, like physically fight, like they hit each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not a problem for us.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. Let's go to Halwani.
Yes.
And let's see. All right. What is this one? How do you feel when you have a hunch someone's not paying attention? Oh, I guess we could try that one. Now, how do you feel when you have a hunch or when you think that someone's not paying attention to what you have to say? Okay, do you raise your voice or do you get nasty? Getting nasty is like, raising your voice and kind of getting angry. Okay, saying like, hey, listen here. Okay, or something like that. What have you ever been in that type of situation, Halwani, where you're trying to express your opinion and the person is ignoring you?
Yes, it happened. So first of all, I will raise my voice. I think that he can't hear me. Or, if he don't pay attention to my point of view, I will I despise him.
Okay. All right. So you don't like that person if they're not paying attention to you.
Yes, because if even if I am my point of view is not true, is false, he must pay attention to my to me to
your comment.
to my comment. Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, thank you for your answer. Okay, everybody, we are out of time for this hour. Thank you for coming in and talking to me a little bit about arguing and not arguing with me. No, punny, very punny. No. So my next hour, I think I'm only doing 2 hours, and then I got another break. I'm so bummed that I had lost so many classes today. Golly. So my next hour is I'm reading again. So what I did at the very beginning of class of my day today. So we'll be reading and probably continuing where we left off at 8:30 this morning, or my morning. So we'll see you guys later. If you are interested in reading and practicing your pronunciation, you can follow me to the next class. Okay. Thanks. See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, teacher.